Hello to all you beautiful moms out there. I am just jumping on here today to share a little bit of my journey with you. I have two sons. The oldest one is about 16 now, and the younger one just turned 13 this summer. Both of them were diagnosed with being dyslexic. Both of them have ADHD. And I just want to share a little bit with you about what it was like in the beginning with my oldest son. I can remember him at the kindergarten class and the teacher telling me that, he's not able to do any work alone. He will only do something if I am sitting next to him. And I was very surprised at the end of the year when she said to me that he can go to first class. And as I was a kindergarten teacher and I saw many red flags with that, I said to her, I don't think he's quite ready. And she said, no, he's borderline, but he's ready to go. Don't take him away from his friends. And that was, something very dear to me, that he would stay with his friends. And I thought, well, I don't know the Greek system. She knows better than me. She's been years as a teacher. And so I agreed with him, and he was put into first class. And then everything started just going haywire. He would leave half his books at school. I was forever walking him back to the school to pick up the books, to bring them home with him. We would lose pencils, sharpeners, the erasers, everything all the time. He never could seem to keep track of all of that stuff. And he would even tell me, Mom, what I did at school today, my pencil became my car and my sharpener was the mechanics, the garage, and and he would sharpen his pencil, which was the mechanic fixing his car. And he was definitely not ready for first class, and I was definitely not equipped to help him with all of this. And it was through trying to get through with him through a very, very difficult and challenging year for both of us that I began to research more into what is going on with him. Why is he facing these challenges? Why is this so difficult for him? And, I began to do a lot of research and reading. And I was able to, at that time, I did know EFT tapping. And so that was where I first started to help and support him with that. And I can remember one afternoon he was at home. He had to do a copying. He had to copy 2 sentences into his little notebook. And I just couldn't find him. And I realized that he had made this special little hidey place. And I found the hidey place, and I said to him, I said, I just have this little trick to do with you. And if you do it with me and you still don't want to go and do your copying, then that's fine. You don't have to go. And so he came out of his hidey place and he sat with me, and we started to do, the tapping together. And halfway through, he stopped and he said, no, Mom, it's not because I don't want to do the copying. It's because I feel like I'm on the top of a very, very tall building. And if I take even one step, I'm going to fall down and I'm going to die. So we sat together and we did the tapping until we reduced the building to about this big, and he could just step off the building. And within 2 seconds, he had gotten up and he had finished his copying. It was absolutely amazing. And I share the story with you because today he's 16. He's, going through school. It's a struggle. It's a battle. He's not giving up. It's his choice to go. He put himself into the afternoon school, the frontisterio, to get the help and support he needs from them to help him on his school journey. And we're just looking at such a different child. And he just doesn't, he believes in himself. He believes that he can successfully pass the year. He has successfully passed every school year. He's got his dreams about his future. And, he managed to slowly, of course, with the support and everything else, was to open up, to make friends, because he thought something was wrong with him. He thought, that there's something wrong with me. Why can't I learn? Why can't I understand it? Why is it so much easier for the other children? And once we worked through that, and when I knew how to support him, when I had the tools and I could talk to him and tell him that everybody's different, everybody's brain works and functions in a different way, and yours just does something very differently from how the other children are processing things, but we can support you with that. He managed to relax. He didn't feel so apart. He went to school, and all of the primary school, he couldn't really, kept trying to make friends. He couldn't really do it. And it was once he got into middle school that he actually began to feel more confident, that he wasn't different, he wasn't unsuccessful, he was doing the right things, made friends, and he's still going strong today. So come along to the masterclass. That it makes such a difference in our children's lives. You can support them and help them, and by you understanding what is actually going on, you can show up differently for them, and we can get not only them feeling successful as students, but feeling successful as people in life. So I really hope to see you on Wednesday, the 20th at 7 p.m. Athens, Greece time. And bring your notebooks, bring your pencils, take some notes, and I'm sure we're going to have a great masterclass, and you're going to be able to, start implementing some of the tools straight away.